Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Aisav, Ritalin, and Artscroll. Sounds like a funny combination. Let me explain. We have plenty of children today. A percentage that are born with that Adom, that red energy that Aisav had. Unfortunately, Aisav, certainly not in the early years, did not harness it well. And our goal is to take these children and adults with this high energy, this fire, and of course harness and direct it in the right way. And an amazing educational question comes up. What about these children? We take these children, put them in a classroom, sitting in a class, 50-minute classes, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day is a very big challenge. He's jumping off the walls and not easy to sit at all. What do? So there's a very, very important discussion here. Sometimes a knee-jerk reaction, and I understand where the teachers are coming from, but a knee-jerk reaction of the teachers is that we need to go ahead and calm the child down. He's not manageable in the class. We need an Ivchon, a test. And the test is going to show that he has ADHD. And once he has ADHD, there's one solution. Ritalin, Concerta. The only question is how much? 30 milligrams, 20 milligrams, slow release. Or to give us several times a day, administered through the office at 12 o'clock. So he takes his second pill. That's the only question. But obviously, he's jumping off the walls. He can't sit still for a moment. Therefore, we need to drug him up. Are there times that maybe this is necessary? Possibly. But as a last resort, initially, the first approach has to be, in my opinion, that we take that energy, take that raw energy, harness it and direct it to godless, to greatness. But he can't sit. How could a teacher manage? It's a legitimate question. So this child needs to be directed in many ways. He needs to have jobs to do, to hand out papers around the school every 15, 20 minutes, to go to the office to get this, to go to the teacher's room possibly to get a drink of water if that's allowed in the school. But the first approach has to be to take this bundle of energy, which is an unbelievable gift. Yitzchak, in my opinion, according to some, I understand it, thought that Aisav had that energy and he thought that he could direct it to the good. And that was a fatal mistake that was made. But that's what he thought Aisav was. He was someone with a bundle of energy who was directing it. We need to take our children and ourselves and those high energy people, we need to direct and harness them. And the approach to me, lachatchila, is not to go ahead and just drain the child of the energy by drugging him up. Only when there's no choice and all else fails, and this energy just cannot be controlled and harnessed in any other way, then maybe that has to be looked into. Hashem should give us all the Chachma Bina Dat and the Siyata Deshmaya to go ahead, not simply manage our high energy children and students, but to harness that energy and direct them to be true Gedolei Yisrael giants among the Jewish people. Shalom.